Hi guys, Chris here with Super Savvy Travelers, and today we are in the back of the village and we are in front of a very, very special building with a very, very special person. This is Palazzo Pezzotti in the back of our village. I think you will remember the video on this that we did where we talked about, the owners wanted to give it away, then they wanted to sell it, and then we did another video with Tabitha just kind of featuring her. But since we are in the process of really getting this purchase thing taken care of, I wanted to take some time and interview her because it really is a special property and it takes a special person to take this one on. Palazzo Pezzotti was built, I think, in the 1700s. The Pezzotti family has owned it the whole entire time. So last night we had the sort of negotiations and sale process. It was very emotional for them, but it really actually turned into a very nice experience because of Tabitha and her connection with them. So I have some questions for you, Tabitha.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am, yes.
Okay, the first one is, what was it that made you come here to look for property?
Okay. Well, interestingly enough, I have been on the hunt for a home, a second home, for probably about 5 or 6 years. And we have looked all over. We've looked in Costa Rica, we've looked in Canada, we have looked in the Caribbean, we have looked in California, Colorado, and even Montana. So, we've done a lot of searching, we've done a lot of getting to know people, and, we had some doubts. We were a little skeptical before we came, but the reason we ended up here is ultimately because of the people. It's pretty affordable to purchase and renovate here, and quite frankly, it's partly the relationship that I developed with you.
Buonasera.
Buonasera. So that's really, how we ended up here in Italy. And the other thing I would just add very quickly is I have had a dream since I was probably maybe 22 years old to have some kind of a bed and breakfast. Mm-hmm. And so when we came, Randy and I looked at different homes and but both of us, when we walked into this palazzo, we looked at each other and we said, oh my gosh, this is it. Yeah. And now we're embarking on that dream, and it's been, 40 years in the coming, so we're happy about that.
Wow, that is amazing. Just so you know, palazzo literally means palace, but it's just a super grand house, and this really is. So that is really exciting. We can't wait to see this thing come into fruition and turn into the dream that you guys are really hoping to see. So it's going to be quite exciting. So what was it that you found when you got here to Italy or got here to Santa Domenica Talao?
Well, we've been touring Europe really for 7 weeks. And we came here first. Actually, we went to Positano first and experienced all of that, the tourist area. And we knew that we loved it there, but didn't want to be there. There's just too many people. Mm-hmm. And then we came here, and I was absolutely just blown away by the people. These people are so friendly. They're so kind. They're so warm. They're so welcoming. And, Randy was starting to feel that. And then we left, and we traveled around Europe because we really needed to think about it before we made our final decision. We traveled around Europe, and, the people in Europe are really kind and friendly everywhere, but it's different here, even from Venice, even from Venezia. It's very different. The people here are so warm. They're happy we're here. They're already starting to invite us into their family, and ultimately, that's why. It's the people, it's the culture, the food. Oh my gosh, the food is amazing. But all wrapped up into one, and this opportunity to own this grand house is really wonderful for our entire family.
That is awesome. But there must have been some concerns that you had. What were they, and what put them to rest to the point to where you felt comfortable doing this?
Sure. Yeah, we definitely did have some concerns. Obviously, we've never renovated a ruin before. We've done renovations in California, but really nowhere else. And we looked at a lot of the houses. So we looked in this house. And I remember Randy saying one thing to me. He said, maybe we should check for earthquake damage. Maybe we don't want the house to fall off the mountain. And I looked at him and I said, okay, so I think it's been there for about 300 years. And it hasn't fallen off the mountain yet. So we're probably pretty safe. But in a nutshell, it was Antonello. It was absolutely Antonello. We have a professional team that is behind us and supporting us. And if you come and you have the chance to work with Antonello, he's got this wonderful little sparkle in his eye. He gets excited. he is fabulous. He is, his team is really helpful, very excited for us, and I feel like they are working with us. And it's not just our dream, it's the village dream also. So that's what it really is. It's him, and you guys have, shown us so many videos to help us, see how things get done and how do you buy a property, and all of that just came together really well.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I have to agree with you about Antonello and the team here and everything that's to offer. I mean, we've sort of somehow parachuted into the perfect ideal scene for something like this.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you guys came here when you did.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, now, what plans do you have for
Oh my gosh,
Palazzo?
every day we have new plans.
Yeah.
And I have friends at home going, what are you going to do with 7,000 square feet, and 12 bedrooms?
Like a whole
What are you going
block.
to do with that? So this spectacular house has a grand ballroom.
Yeah.
And we're getting to know the people in the community, and we would really like to build really a luxury boutique hotel here. We would love to turn the parlor salon into an area where we can have dance lessons, ballroom dancing, maybe even ballet for the children in the community. We've had many ideas, even as much as getting a big screen for the parlor and having a cinema night. We're thinking of masquerade balls. We're thinking of a black and white ball. We're thinking of Christmas parties, and even family reunions. We can host up to probably 10 families, and it'd be a wonderful place for a family reunion that would be affordable. So, every day we have more plans, so
Yeah.
we're very, very happy and excited about it.
We're so excited to have you guys here because this really is an ideal place for all of those things. There's something very romantic about this village. I don't know if it's the light, I don't know if it's the people, I don't know if it's the beautiful architecture, but
It's all of it.
yeah,
It's all of
it
it.
creates just the most romantic place. Weddings would be wonderful, family reunions, retreats, run away from everything.
Yeah,
Come
even
here.
small venue conferences, and
Yeah.
we will have a rooftop terrace that's going to be pretty big.
Yeah.
And it'll have sweeping views of all of the mountains.
Yeah.
So, and literally just a step or two away from grand, magnificent sea views. And so it's really a nice location.
Yeah, and in fact, the Polino National Park is just right out her back door. So the terrace actually gives you sweeping views of the Polino Park, which is just spectacular. Okay, now what would you tell other people who have similar dreams to yours? What would be some advice you can tell them? Or
Yeah, it's really a deep question,
Right.
actually. I grew up very simply, and it wasn't always popular for me to chase after the dreams that I've chased. I've been discouraged many times by many different people, and I just have this philosophy of mine that you make your life what you want it to be. You don't just kind of fall into it, you create it. So I would say, take the leap. Do it. If you're on the edge and you're afraid of doing something, just do it. If you have been thinking about writing a book, write a book. If you're thinking about opening a business, open that business. If you're thinking about starting a new career or a new job or quitting an old job that you're not happy with, do it. Absolutely do it. If you have dreams that others are discouraging you and telling you you're crazy. We've had a lot of people say you're crazy. Take the leap, and people will say maybe you'll fall, and I say maybe you'll fly. So just do it.
Right, exactly. And we discussed the idea that the naysayers that we found, certainly, and I talked to all my guys, they all have the same thing. There's always a few naysayers that don't know anything about it, they haven't been here, they haven't researched, they haven't, looked at things, and they tell you you're crazy. Well, that's their fear, not yours. So I have to say, I have to give you guys mad kudos. I'm over the moon because I love this palazzo.
Yeah.
I have loved it from the day I saw it.
It's so special.
It really is,
Yeah.
and it just really needed somebody, a special family, to really bring it back to its grandeur. It's going to be a diamond on the top of the village. I just can't even I can't even tell you how happy I am. So thank you, Tabitha. Thank you, your beautiful husband, and your son for coming and doing this.
Yeah, we are delighted, and we hope we get to keep you updated. Yes. Together we'll work on your channel.
Yes.
And do updates of the renovation. It's going to take us 3 or 4 years. You know, it's a big house.
It's big.
But we're looking forward to that. And we really want to share this. We've actually also been thinking about having folks help us pick a door.
Oh, how fun.
Coming forth with some different options and having folks kind of weigh in and vote on what we should do. The door is really important to me.
Yeah.
And other things in the palazzo that we might involve your audience with.
Give us your ideas. So
Absolutely.
That would be wonderful. And we are going to be documenting the renovation process. We're going to be here, and once they get started, we're going to see all of it, and it's going to be big. So stay tuned to the channel, because you're going to watch this thing just be reborn into an absolute jewel. So anyway, thank you again, Tabitha. This is so exciting. I can't even tell you. The village is just abuzz with excitement. Antonello's eyes are gleaming because he can just go nuts with his beautiful creative plans.
La Scala, the stairs.
La Scala,
you mentioned the stairs, and he's like got that twinkle going on. Absolutely.
It's going to
Grand Scala.
It's going to take up your whole
foyer.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty spectacular. So anyway, stay tuned, you guys, and we'll see you very soon.
Ciao.